went from one of these agricultural walls. You did the unexpected route. And you kind of instead of going to the like main entrance, you decided to go to the side entrance, and that led you guys to ending up going to the Alton docks, which is just a name for a second ever dock area that the Alton military had used to during their siege here, which was like 7 years ago. You guys traded with some people from Bolek clan, which are the people that live on like a big island, and they worship Freyr. Additionally, there were some weird people that were like looks like some slime creatures and a big guy in armor and whatnot were in another corner. And there were two other people at the docks other than you guys. There was a woman in red armor whom may possibly be vampiric in some way or another, and claimed to be from the Carden Kingdom. And there was another person from an unknown kingdom whom was wearing bear armor, as in it was armor that was, and it seemed he bought it from the Valek clan people. You guys ended up going to the magically constructed bridge, and you guys basically watched as the art bear guy managed to kill two trolls, and then went on his way. And then you guys started to you guys wanted the axe he had, so you would try to attack him, and some wacky shit happened. Now you guys have continued to track, and now you're at the break in the wall. The Bear Knight is assumedly behind you, but you aren't back here. You don't really know where he is though. And the Carden woman should be directly ahead of you. With that in mind, here we are.
Okay, wait, I missed quite a lot.
Big Bear Man had cool
Where
action
is
and Mortar jumped him.
Out of curiosity, where is Victorian during all of this?
So Victorian would have been okay. So Victorian would have been just kind of around at the Alton docks, and you guys would have been in a little bit farther back than the rest of the people.
Am I like still shopping or something? Like I didn't see murder.
Bad shit that occurred.
Cool. Like, so I didn't see murder.
No, we didn't. No, you didn't see anyone get murdered, but you did see like you basically witnessed.
Me and Mortar jump a bear man.
Yeah, basically.
Oh, but I did see you guys jump the bear man.
Yeah, and they tell you the bear man seemed to like teleport a bit.
Flipped off God and told him to go fuck himself.
Yeah, also the bear man's axe seemed to have caused Ace to see some visions. Also,
I got hit with an LSD laced axe, flipped the God off, took more damage.
Do we know if this axe is an ancient weapon, or is he just built like that?
It seemed to be that the axe was an ancient weapon. It had like markings.
That's why we jumped
think
him.
It was from the Lager clan.
Tis why we jumped him.
I want to clarify. I there needs to be a clarification. We is a subjective term.
We is a subjective term.
It was me and Moritar. Jumped him.
And Nornalis
I jumped him.
Nornalis said, "We're not doing that."
I got counterspelled.
He teleported the man away out of range as far as he could, and made him fail his saving throw so he could vortex warp him somewhere else, out of range of assholes. Lovingly, not actually, lovingly.
I have a question. Why didn't we just take the extra? Okay, actually, Victorian would not agree with this. Never mind.
No. The best part was he moved him 90 feet and he was still in range.
So on his next turn, he went to Eldritch Blast, and Nornalis once again said, "We're not doing this," and I counterspelled his Eldritch Blast.
So what you're telling me is that you guys used all of your spell slots and we're all gonna die today.
No, Nornalis did, and that was a worthy cause.
Sorry, I used one spell slot on Hellish Rebuke and dealt like
You
30.
only get 2.
That's hey, I didn't use all of them.
You only get 2 unless we
You
short
don't-
rest.
You don't need spell slots as long as you have Eldritch Blast.
Yes, but Nornalis was very against being murder hobos and stopped.
Did we
them.
rest at all before the shopping episode?
Yeah, we had a
Oh,
long
it was
rest.
supposed to be
Yeah,
separate?
but so the session started with you guys getting up from a long rest.
Okay, cool. I just need to verify.
Okay, I mean not this session, last session, but yeah.
Oh, last
So
session.
now you guys are at a break in the wall. This is the location where the Alton Kingdom, one of the ways in which they got into the city is they basically tore a hole into the wall here. You've now arrived here. You see the Red Knight from earlier. Whom's name I don't think you got. Did
None of us
No, we
asked.
did
I'll give
not.
your name.
None of us asked.
Okay.
She, in my head, she was kind of cool red bitch.
So you see her kind of like against the wall, peering over. She looks at you guys approach, and she brings her finger to her mouth as if she wants you to be quiet. Then she kind of leers around and points into basically the hole, the opening, pointing to something kind of deeper into the settlement, or more so by not by a huge margin, just as in something that's within assumed range. I'm just gonna use Mortar real quick to see if I can get a lighting. Then she realizes that there's enough rubble in the way that you guys can't quite see, so she just kind of hopes you go by her guidance, or at least it looks like she's going about it that way.
So she's obviously telling us to be safe and quiet. Whoever you wants to ignore that.
Fireball.
Wait for it to pass. Wait for it to pass, please. Then we
What?
can enter.
Okay,
Wait for it to
but
pass.
last time we didn't listen to her. I almost died.
I want you to go.
Yay!
Last time we didn't listen to her. I almost died.
Oh, you did listen to her and shit, and you nearly got. Oh, fuck that.
More time, we just kind of started, sort of. I just explained what happened last session to a lot of people. And now you guys are at the break in the wall, and the woman in red is kind of is whispering a bit, telling you that there's something in the wall, in the area you're about to enter, and that you need to let it pass, or wait for it to pass.
Alright.
Additionally, you guys start to hear the sounds of like stomping, and it doesn't sound quite like, it sounds weirdly like mechanical kind of. It's like this, each stomp is kind of has this weird like sound of like metal grating on metal kind of, and each sound, like each stomp has a decent thud to it.
Okay, I know I just suggested we throw caution to the wind, but this kind of seems like a situation where maybe it would be appropriate.
I'm gonna turn you up. Can't hear you well. I already had you turned up.
I'll put my microphone up, is that better?
Maybe? You might have it set so that your Discord audio is like really.
No, it's supposed to be
Okay.
picking up my voice whenever.
Okay. Because I have you at 200% right now.
Oh no,
Oh, I mean,
man.
I had you. No, sorry. I had you at now. Like, I just turned you up. I had you at like 170 something previously. Okay. The rest, all of you are now kind of still grouped over around here. Are you doing anything in regards to everyone's claims? Are you just kind of waiting, or what is your goal?
I wanna send my bird out. I wanna know what the fuck's going on.
The woman looks really spooked as you do that. You send your bird out, past the wall and deeper into the settlement. Roll a d20. Oh my god.
Let's
I'm gonna be
go.
honest with you. In this case, that's a bad thing.
Huh?
Uh-oh.
Come on.
So yeah, I was looking for high rolls. I mean, when I actually roll a d20 for encounter stuff, not always. Sometimes I shift it around. But
That's not good.
generally higher rolls for encounter
That's
stuff is
certainly
a
not
bad thing.
good.
With
Yeah,
that
that's
in mind,
definitely not good.
you hear a blast. Then you hear a projectile hit smash into a house of some kind. You can smell a strange smell that you're not sure of. Some of you, albeit not many, mm, I would say might have some understanding of that smell being gunpowder. How much health does your bird have?
Oh, that's a terrifying fucking statement. How much health does your bird have is actually crazy.
Like 5?
Okay, your bird doesn't come back.
I am gonna kill this fucking thing. He killed my goddamn bird.
Victoria's gonna go ahead and fly into the air and see what he can see from afar.
Okay. In regards to
Victoria.
that, are you just flying up, or are you flying over the wall? The wall is a good 60 feet high.
Oh, I'm just gonna fly up for now.
Okay, with that in mind, I'm going to briefly remove. How do I want to do this? How far up are you flying?
Well, I have a speed of 35 feet, so if I dash, I can go 70. So I guess just over the wall.
Okay, I'm going to. Oh crap! What am I doing? Okay.
That
What
looks
do you
scary.
see? Okay, yeah, that's what you see. Now I'm going to fix that real quick.
Okay, cool. And then Victoria will
So that's what
kind
you
of,
saw.
upon seeing the
You
large,
saw
scary armor man.
what seems to be a construct, or perhaps someone in very heavy armor, was marching through the around the area, and you saw
Is this Numa A?
a bit of
Yeah.
smoke, a good bit of smoke coming from a nearby building. It would have been this one, with a couple feathers strewn about the area, and smoke coming from its cannon arm.
Oh. Okay, cool.
So we're playing Warhammer.
Victorian will kind of fly back down and immediately look at Moritar. It's one of your things. Well, not you made it. Hopefully, no. It's like you, but big.
That sounds kind of odd.
It's like a big version of my dad? Oh, Mortar's my dad, confirmed.
Real.
Real.
I don't know what to
The
do.
red lady seems really kind of spooked, but maybe perhaps the bird worked as a distraction. She's unsure if she wants to wait a little longer or not.
Hmm.
She also looks to you. You're related?
What have you done?
Huh.
Look, I don't mean to interrupt, your family gathering here, but did you see where my bird went?
Shh.
I'm assuming I didn't see the bird.
You saw the feathers
You saw
missing bird.
where the bird could have been, as in you gained the indication that it may have shot the bird with a cannon, and that mashed the bird into a building. So its remains might be in that building or or mashed pretty heavily onto the cannonball, or splattered. You're not really sure, but you saw like some bits of remains, but mainly you just saw a couple feathers, a bunch of feathers.
Oh, but this is horrible! That's my bird!
I will. I'm not saying this is what happened, but I think it might have gone. And he just makes like almost like an exploding motion with his hands.
Abaddon, it's dead.
We don't know that for certain. It could have.
Look at me, it's dead.
If your fucking dad killed it, I'm killing your dad.
No. It's not my. Wait. Huh?
Is it your dad?
No, no. No.
Whatever the fuck it is, it's dying. You killed me,
Fine
bird.
by me.
You begin to hear it stomp around a bit, and then it seems to be stomping away from your position, going eastward, which context you guys, this is eastward in this context would be like on the north part of this map, or as in since you
Yeah.
guys are on the
It's going to up east.
like side of the wall, eastward would be going into the settlement farther.
Yeah, that's right, walk away, you fucking pussy.
Punk ass bitch.
It keeps moving, and eventually its sounds don't seem like it's within like 100 feet of you. Finally, the woman in red kind of looks around and finally starts to move into the carefully kind of moving along things
Oh,
into the
that's a
settlement.
bad idea. And Victorian will follow if I can. Hold on, how long is 25, 30? I can get that far. Issa's movement speed is 40 feet, right? Yes. We love Issa. Let's go, Issa. We'll just kind of wait. Hold on, actually, I should hold on. Yeah, cool. I'm still behind. I still can't see the thing is the good part.
The what?
I'm like the big guy. So in theory it can't see
They
me.
seem to have moved off the map.
Oh.
They're now assumedly more than 100 feet, or at least more than 80 feet from your position. They're not visible. They're like there's enough
Hold my
buildings
hand out, I'm
in
scared.
between. You can still hear their footprints. They're like the sounds of they're moving, but it's not close to you. They're not
Bold of
within
you to
direct
assume
sight.
I can't hit something 600 feet away.
I can hit
I mean, if you
something
flew up in the
300
sky,
feet
you
away.
might be able to.
I can hit something 300 feet away.
But that would be a bad idea, maybe.
I can hit 5 feet
Yeah.
around me.
We love Eldritch Spear. You should get Spell Sniper just to piss
What is
Ian off.
Spell Sniper?
What is what?
I don't even know what that does.
It doubles the range for spells that require an attack roll. As long as they don't have a range of stuff. Because apparently Green Flame Blade working on reach weapons was just so overpowered. Heaven forbid I want my whip to be viable.
Of note in this area, it looks to be there's some tints. Some look old. Others look more like they were set up more new tints, as in their Avengers may have set them up. Perhaps to sell things, but they're abandoned as of current.
It's terrifying. I love carnivorous plants.
They're
Pretty
neat.
solid.
I live in North Carolina, which is like the only place where you can actually find wild
I forget your.
what do they call them? Fly traps. Venus fly traps. There we go.
Is there anything off to the right here, or is it just a long narrow hallway?
It would go so. There's like it's a longer hallway, and then you see like a tree or so, and then it looks to be like you can kind of see an edge of a wall where it kind of comes in, and then you can kind of see bits of an agricultural wall, as in back to here, basically like that building is this little building right here, and then it kind of extends into this agricultural wall area.
Oh, okay. I see what.
And the cannon thing seemed to move out in this direction.
Like just saying meta right now, I'm like actually still really pissed. Like I'm
Yeah.
so goddamn.
I wouldn't have that happen if you didn't roll a 20. Maybe.
it's,
I can't
it's
just,
all your
I don't know
fault.
if I was-
Don't
no,
blame the
yeah, I
DM.
mean, that
Blame
was,
your
That
dice.
was the reason.
Blame roll 20.
Yeah.
It's not the DM's fault. For... Blame roll 20.
Not probably roll 20. No, he rolled a roll 20.
No,
Sorry,
I
yeah,
know.
but he rolled a 20.
Saying, blame roll 20's dice roller.
Oh, okay, well, yeah. Okay, so I'm just clicking around because sometimes it'll pull up aces like purple vision. It looks cool.
Weird colorblind man.
Okay. What direction do you continue on to here? It looks like the woman is kind of looking around at you, unsure if she intends to stick with you or not.
Someone should probably ask what her name is.
She kind of turns her head looking around the area. Then starts to take out a map and looks at the map.
What you got there?
A map.
No
I'd
shit.
say you were of help to me, but I don't know if you have been. You mostly started shit. But I obviously can't take you all on, so if you wish to see my map, you can.
Did we just scare a woman into giving us information?
I just asked what she's got. I'll take no responsibility.
Not that I'll take no responsibility.
She looks around and no one seems to take her. I mean, unless you do, no one's moved closer to her. So she just keeps looking at the map.
Victorian might kind of hover above her
I'm at the world. I'm at the fucking island map.
Oh, me dumb.
Thank you.
Oops. Okay. Sudden, very sudden.
Approach the child.
Approach the
Okay,
child.
so you notice that she has on the map. Now I'm actually gonna go back to this map for this purposes. But she on her map she has a couple locations circled. She for the like paladinary of tier she has a question mark. Then she has a circle on the here I'll draw them actually I'll draw the circles. She has like so she has a question mark. Oh, question mark here. Then she has a circle on this location. And this location. And then a circle with a question mark on this location. And then a written on here at the graveyard, it says do not.
Do not pass go. Do not collect $20.
My appears to be
Now that you've
perfectly
kind
in
of like
order.
blocked her, she she bites her lip a little bit and looks around. Where are you heading?
What the fuck's that yellow thing? What's the yellow dot?
I
It's,
have
like,
it.
circled.
Yay! I made a basic simple like legend. I only did this for some places so that it'd be easier to like see surrounding paths and things. So that if you want to draw like paths and things, there wouldn't be too much text in the way for certain stuff. And also this way it pinpoint exactly what location we're at. But yeah, no, the yellow one is
Sick.
the Herjolf Inn.
Is that one still operational?
No, it's likely
That-
not. Everyone here is
like-
dead.
It seemed like a pretty interesting place to check out, though. Doesn't seem like anyone else
Then
would have lived there.
there's also one other. I forgot.
Norman.
Right, one more. There's also a circle here at the ice cold well.
I feel like the inn would be a good place to look for
What are
anything interesting. Everywhere else.
what are you
seems,
here for?
Stuff.
I'm looking to go to Vetberg Library and the Paladinary of Tyr. Those are two very large ones on my goals right now.
I don't know about the Vetberg Library, but my associates have reason to believe the Paladinary is dangerous.
Why?
More so, I don't think the sword is there.
I'm
Something
not
else
looking
might
for
be
a
there,
sword.
but I don't think the sword is there.
I'm looking for books.
That probably would be a good place to get them then. But that might be why that place is dangerous. Since if the sword's not actually there, then there must be some other reason it's fully trapped up and everything. But that's not the real reason it's dangerous. Well, that's part of the reason it's dangerous, I think. As in, that's one of the main places people have been flocking. From what I know, that place became a bloodbath. Or has, or still is. I don't know specifics.
Well, that's good to know, thank you. I'm also looking to go to the Scribe Academy if I have time to do so.
I don't know much about that place. My best guess is it's either full of trolls, or full of like adventurers, or full of something. It's a unique location, I'll give it that. I guess a landmark of sorts. People probably might be worth seeing what's there. I'm intending to get into the underground. That's where the sword is.
Underground, what do you mean by that?
Hey, isn't the underground where we thought a dragon was?
I thought we were
So
Was that
whispering.
to
another?
you, like, there's a dragon down there?
Oh,
Potentially.
right. You said you sensed a dragon underground bedbug, yes? Beneath the bedbug.
Yeah. Those wouldn't happen to be related, would they?
Dragons do have hordes, and an ancient weapon would definitely fall into a hoardable item. So, I can't say for certain, but it's rather likely, yes.
We could kill two birds with one stone, though I'm not sure how happy the dragon would be about us taking its sword.
Please, could you have used any other analogy?
All right.
Oh,
We
so
split
I.
the party.
Abaddon, get inspiration.
I love it.
Kill two stones with one bird.
Kill one bird with
By the
one
way,
cannon.
You would
Oh,
be,
come
like, there
on.
would be a bird feathers like in the area where you guys are standing.
Can I like dramatically catch one? Fucking
Yeah.
I don't know Revivify.
I will
Sorry,
say,
Romy, you're dead.
Bro, he's fucking red mist painting some goddamn barn right now.
Nah, because that's actually crazy.
before I continue, probably should give an introduction for myself or something. I need to kind of my own here. I'm not in a great position, but I'm Claire Cardine. You don't have to make much of that if you don't want to, but can I trust you?
With a
Sure.
name like that, you're definitely a vampire. Sure.
But damp here, but yeah.
I'll be honest, I don't know. I seek no harm against you, but the other folk in this party are a little trigger happy. Truthfully.
Hey, he had a cool axe.
I would like
Example
to say that doesn't
A.
include me.
Example
He had a cool
A.
axe.
I would like to say that I'm not included, me personally.
I don't know you well enough yet, I'm sorry. So, I can only speak on my own behalf.
Well, as long as you're
I
not
was
trying
about
to
to
eat our blood.
mention something relative to you, but I don't think it's worth saying.
Relative to who?
But,
Who was that to?
A Victorian.
Ah.
But I want the sword so I can take down my father. That's my goal. But I should say that the forces of Carden have also come here on their own for their purposes of getting the sword for my father. And I can maybe win the hearts of some of them, but not most of them. And I don't know about the slaves they brought with them, but that's not great. My point, though, is if I can trust you, I have reason to believe that these circled spots are entrances to the underground.
I'll
The
go with
graveyard
in.
might have one, and if it does, it'd probably be the most direct one to the sword. Because we believe the sword is... There is the official... There's a bunch of catacombs here, okay? But specifically, there is the Vetnor catacombs. Which I know is confusing, but that's just what that's called. and those lie underneath the graveyard. And the belief is that the sword is at the end of those. But the graveyard is full of armor. The living kind, a lot of it. But the other routes should lead to that same area. And I don't even know if the graveyards are definite. It could be they blew up the entrance. The people did, so the Altons couldn't get to it. Maybe I've said too much.
Well, you don't need to worry. We're not gonna axe you right away. Don't try to fuck with us. We won't fuck with you. I feel I can speak.
Relax.
I would
Well,
like to
you still act
clarify.
me, so that's not great.
Well, it's not cool enough.
It's all shiny.
It's
Or
cool.
makes...
It's not like cool. It's cool.
It's not something we would kill you over, right? You don't need to win. We might need to have a team talk after about that in a
You
minute
talked
as
about
well.
axe. Did you mean a literal axe, or do you mean the body spray from the foreign lands?
I don't think
That's
any of
body
us.
spray.
I don't think half of us have ever seen a bath, let alone whatever that is.
I was about to say, does Abaddon know what deodorant is? I feel like the answer is no.
I think
To be
there
fair,
was
I've
a
heard.
few, like herbal ailments that are like I guess like herb-based deodorant. That probably is a thing, especially for furbolgs back then, like for maybe the furbolg settlements. Would probably be a thing. Where they like I don't know, like grab a bunch of basil and mash that into their pits or something.
Just rub raw mint onto my armpits.
Nah, bro, I just use whale blubber, rub it real good in, and then be done.
I just like to say that you people are insane.
You insult me in this dark
I
hour.
want you to know. I just saw the like colored names on the left.
I told you about that.
We had a whole conversation about that earlier.
Listen, man. Listen. I'm fucking blind.
It's okay.
So I was trying to remember the name of the inn, and then I zoomed out, and then I'm like, oh.
You were just zoomed in the whole time. So when we were talking about them earlier, what do you think we were talking about?
Well, no, I knew, like, I just, there's colors, I assumed they meant something to the DM, so I was like, wow. So I was zoomed in on just, like, that bird.
Fair enough.
God,
Just to confirm again, the inn is up here.
Yeah.
The like scribe is here. The shipping is here, which is like a big warehouse. The tavern, the notable tavern is here. And then the paladin area is right here. And then for other locations of significance, the library is up here. The Vetnor temple is up here. And the well is here. And then all visible the whole docks, which I have 2 separate maps for the docks. I'm how do I even say this? I'll help you out for the time being if you help me out. What are your goals though? I know one of you wishes for books, and we can work on that. But what are the rest of yours?
I kind of want to go that in.
And she gives a side eye to Ace.
What? I want to go to the inn.
Oh,
Before I accidentally let the moment pass, we're still in the room that the Raven was blown up in, yes?
Well, you're like not in a room per se. You're out in like.
I'm sorry. Yes, I'm
open.
The map.
But you're next to the like building or like house that the cannon was shot at, which the bird was in between.
Got you. Ian, feel free to stop me if this is not right, but I'm gonna do something real fast. Abaddon, If I do you a favor, can you guarantee me good behavior for a time?
Why I'm listening.
While I can't bring back your bird at the moment, I could take some time to cast a spell on it that would eliminate any chance of decay or rising from the dead, and allow you more time to find the magical means to bring them back to life.
No. Death is part of my culture. He's moved on and I must respect it.
Fair
But
enough.
I will behave. I will behave.
Fair enough. I figured I'd offer. For clarity out of a character, I was offering to cast Gentle Repose on your Raven.
No, it's all I much appreciated though. It's just grief for now.
All right.
If you said yes, that would be neat, because then that spell would have gotten use.
Huh?
That spell was one I've seen before, and it's a cool spell, but I feel doesn't get used very often. Oh wait, no, wait.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah.
Gentle Repose is a very useful spell for when you don't have access to Revivify.
I think it's a neat spell.
Yes, I agree. Alrighty, that's all.
Just do me a favor, find as many of his feathers. I'd like to make a small ornament later.
Of course, of course.
Alright.
This also means, unless a different raven shows up or something, you probably won't be able to get another exploding glass eye unless you find it via different means.
Oh fuck, I'm gonna need to go back to my tribe. Ah, shit.
Or find a different place, or someone else that has one. Or if you find another tribes member of yours, which,
I'll just drop by the
given
next 7-Eleven.
circumstances, it's not impossible to find one here. It's possible. It's like not likely, but it's not impossible amongst the many adventures. One of them would be of your tribe. But okay.
Do you want to masturbate?
I fucking hate my roommate.
Okay, your roommate's kind of hilarious.
No, this is the other one. This is the other one.
Oh, this isn't the stupid one. This is another one.
No, they're both stupid. No,
No, they're
both stupid. I should not open Instagram posts from him.
Why did you open it with your mic on? Is my question. I always mute before I open stuff for my friends.
It's because I didn't even know my volume was on my phone. That's
Skill
hilarious.
issue.
That's so funny.
The video itself is hilarious, though.
Do you want to
And in
masturbate?
general, also we should continue.
I fully know that there are other things down there besides just the sword. Namely, I have reason to believe that the, well, tomb per se, or at least where they left his coffin with part of his remains of Aslo, should be beneath here as well. My guess, and this is a flimsy one, is probably somewhere around here. The only clue I really know is that the ice cold well is only of significance because it's particularly cold, but colder than the other ones. So I thought that maybe there might be some unique reason why, and maybe it might be, I don't know. That was my best guess.
Victorion shifts ever so slightly.
Okay, so that got you. So I guess I guessed well in that regards. Sorry for racially profiling you. Anyway. Armor man, or I don't know your name. What
That's
are your
more
goals
sorry.
here?
Oh, goddamn.
You said his name was Moritar? Does he speak?
Hey Moritar, I don't know if you've been talking to us this whole time, but I don't feel like I've heard you say anything in a minute.
He said something earlier.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I wasn't sure if you had like unknowingly been muted this whole time and wondering why we're ignoring you,
Okay.
because I've
No,
totally
no,
had
it's
that
just
happen before.
IRL. I'm trying to not throw up.
Gotcha.
That's so
Oh.
valid.
Oh, yeah, I thought you woke up from a nap. If you're not feeling well, you don't need to be here if you don't want to.
I did wake up from a nap, and I'm now feeling very vomity for some reason.
Oh,
No, like, if you want to take like 5 minutes to go into the fresh air, like,
Nah, it's kind of why I'm being quiet.
Gotcha.
Chief, I respect your tenacity.
okay. Before we continue, quick, like, 20-second side note. Cheesecake, do you do the window thing in your country?
Stoßlüften?
Yeah.
I basically just have the window open 24/7.
Okay. Context is that in Germany they have a thing where, like, during the winter time, in order to get more fresh air, they'll open the windows. And it's like a name. That's all I know. Okay. To continue. Well, I guess I'll have to ask, Blue Man, I'm sorry about the loss of your avian companion. If
Thank
you if you did wish to revive it, I could possibly have some means, but obviously we don't need to discuss that. You seem of note. What are your goals here?
My goals for right now are twofold. First, I want to find out more about this potential dragon underneath the ground here. If we can bring that fucker up into a certain mountain, then my personal worries are calmed. And I want whatever fucking killed my bird. I want that thing dead. If you have any information on it, I'll gladly give you whatever I have on me.
Well, that thing that killed your bird. I have two theories. One, well, I have three theories. Well, kind of combined. The main thing is it's okay. It's possible it could have been relative to the Vetnor clan itself. I don't think so. I think that thing was left here by the Alton Kingdom. But what I don't know is if that thing was produced by the Alton Kingdom, or if it was partially produced or bought from the Jorvia, the Gnomish Kingdom in Grund. That's what I'm thinking it's
Fucking
from.
gnomes.
I'll be honest with you, my kingdom's pretty fucking nasty when it comes to shit, but even the gnomes are one of the only things I can think of that are worse than us. Well, with that in mind, I'll help work with you, since I realize that doing this alone will lead to my death most likely. I wish to get to the underground to get the sword. If you guys are not, since you guys don't seem to be interested in the sword itself, I will take such a thing. I will say, with that in mind, there may be a way to get down in the tier place. I'm not sure. I'd go with you if you guys wish to do that, but I'd be iffy to go now. But perhaps I'd be fine going to the inn because if from my understanding, it does have a means to get underneath, albeit I'm a little less certain of that. I'm in the certainty that that nearby tavern, the well nearby us, should be able to get to the underground. I think that inn has a stranger means to it. That's I've never been there, to be clear. And in terms of and we could go through that what was it be the scribe place on the way. However, that's just my suggestion. I just wish to get the underground. That's why I asked what your intentions are and where you intend to go.
Well, we have plenty of reasons to go. Well, plenty of people who want to go to the Underdark or the underground, whatever the fuck it's called. Oh,
I have to quickly ask, have any of you been in the city before?
once.
Did you see Grendel?
If you mean about that pug fucking ugly giant ogre, then you're troll, then yes. Very briefly.
Okay. Well, from what well, ugly is one thing, but okay. That's probably the other bad thing that's on the surface, amongst other things. I don't know where it is, but I'd like not to walk across it.
It's fair. You're a mean fucker from what I've seen. Alright, gentlemen. What do you guys say?
I have 3 places of interest. I don't mind taking a little bit of time to get there, so long as I get there. So I'm complacent in assisting in whatever, so long as it means I'll have assistance later on in getting where I need to get to.
Right, that's one person who's indifferent. What about the rest of you?
I love the way you worded that. That's one person who's indifferent. That was great.
Come on, cute. Surely you have a fucking tongue. You can speak a little.
They both said messages in chat, in Roll20 chat.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, what the fuck?
That's a helpful way of doing things. Also, I didn't mean that sarcastic.
Bro,
Understood.
Mars.
What about you, Victorion?
Victoria.
Oh wait, is Victorion Diamond?
No, he's Jade.
What?
No.
We're asking what you would like to do.
I'm indifferent as well. Sorry, I was reading what Diamond said and I was really concerned. But
He's gonna be fine.
okay. But no, Victorion's indifferent as well. As long as they end up underground at some point.
You want to die that badly? No, I'm kidding. But
I would like to meet the dragon. I think it could go decently okay.
I'm not exactly sure where this dragon would be, but I should be clear the underground. If the dragon is there, it probably didn't come from the surface. It probably came from underneath in the Underdark. There is there is at least 2 means to get to the Underdark via the underground here, albeit in a lot of ways the underground here is an extension of the Underdark. At least in terms of what I understand.
Was I able to determine the type of the dragon, or was it just that it was a dragon?
what was the ability called?
You weren't
I'm
able to
trying to
get
look at it
type,
myself.
but what I
It's a homebrew
should have given you
version
a
of Primeval
size,
Awareness.
Got it.
It's an
and it would have been like a huge dragon.
okay. I just know it's huge.
Meaning, and likely an adult dragon.
Alright. So we've got multiple people who don't really give a shit.
You
Ace.
don't really give a shit. Why are you here?
They care. They have their own things they want to do, but they don't care about going on a little side adventure.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Our buddy Ace, he says he would like to go to the inn. So I say we make a fucking beeline to it, and from that we then just take a smooth sailing towards the graveyard, where we're going easy peasy lemon squeezy.
You're certain on the graveyard?
I was about to say, didn't they say the graveyard is teeming with living armor?
Yeah, most of the living armor in the city has poured towards that area, and that's the main thing. And I think it's been that way for years.
Like, how big are they?
How many are they? I don't know. Just a lot.
Are they bigger than me or my friend here?
I don't know. I assume they're people-sized.
You did say there was a potential entrance within the inn, yes?
Yes, it's a little iffy with some others. I do know there's definitely some entrances that are closer to here. And there should also be an entrance at the Vetnor Temple. But I think the Vetnor Temple is a flooded entrance, man. You're gonna have to swim.
Well, that's gonna be a no-go.
Oh, fuck water.
Uh-huh. I do
Right.
know.
We
Perhaps
have one of us is H2O intolerant.
He's quite hydrophobic.
Oh. I'm going to assume that means he can't tolerate water, but not in like a sense that he's against he's not going to necessarily like
No, he's quite like
I'm
Nestle. He
going to
hates any rice.
stab the water.
push bigoted hate speech against the water genasi, I assume. He's okay with them. Are they okay? I don't actually know.
I have not seen him with
they-
anyone.
Are you
And,
assuming what kind of racist I am? Jeez.
Very intolerant of you.
Hey, I'm not intolerant of them. I'm intolerant of you.
What do you mean by you people?
Let me tell you.
Let me tell you.
Not something I'm familiar with. Sorry.
All right, look, let's get two birds with one.
Hold on.
Let's get one bird with one
Um,
cannon.
If you're going to the inn, and one of you wish to
Avalon
go,
just falls into fetal position.
wish to go to the scribery or whatever it's called. We could head by there, but I'd be a little careful because I do think that place, as a note, is. All I know is people have some. It was a famous place in the city and functions as. I don't know. I'm just a little iffy on it, but we can go there. I'm just a little afraid there's going to be a high likelihood of something there that we otherwise wouldn't want to deal with, and more so.
We got you.
Well,
I'm
I can
pretty sure
sneak
that's the
in.
direction that creature was leading.
I can sneak in, see if there's anything particularly scary, and if there's not, then I can back out.
Look,
Also, give me 1 second.
I can assure you, whatever is living there and will give us trouble, I am more than happy to fucking thrash it.
I can tell you with certainty that the cops weren't after me. They were after my neighbor.
God dang it. What do you do? So crack?
I don't fucking know. In
Kill
my
any dogs in
neighborhood,
the woods?
it's probably fentanyl.
Wait, fuck, for real?
I live in a group of neighborhoods in a city that is known for drugs.
Hey,
Uh,
you fucking
I'm
stay away
too-
from the filth.
2 years ago, the house across the street got busted as a meth house. It's being rebuilt though.
I don't know how to feel about that. Do you mean like they blew it up? It's being rebuilt. like what?
No, like it got busted, but so the state tore it down and they're building a new house there.
Ah, okay, I understand.
Okay.
Hey man, different means of life for different people.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm just broke, 18, and it's the only place I can afford with no credit.
That's very valid. I commiserate.
Hence, you can tell, but I have 2 roommates.
Bro,
Hey, that's my neighbor.
I'm sorry, you said fentanyl crisis. All I can think of is smiling friends.
okay, we are horrible.
Oh yeah, like when I signed the lease, I didn't realize how bad it was. We have a tally downstairs of our high score of ambulances heard in one day.
Oh my god, that's horrible.
It gets worse.
Let's focus on the game for now. Let's focus
It's
on the
higher.
game.
It's higher than the daily gay tally. The gay tally is the number of gay things we do to each other.
I was curious. I was a little worried about that one for a moment.
I realized that. I realized that I had to explain that one.
Yeah.
How many of you gay motherfuckers have I seen today? Goddamn.
How
many
many
half.
did I clip?
I'm glad you. I'm
2.5.
glad you
How
clarified.
much missing a leg?
Yo.
I am too.
So,
Okay. Back on the track though.
Yeah,
Jesus.
back to the game. Back to the game.
You guys so is the plan to okay, so you guys start to kind of walk in the general direction you're kind of intending to go on with, and then once you get kind of close-ish, you he kind of looks to you, sorry, I mean Claire looks to kind of Claire looks at Victorian. Okay, you said you wanted to scout that area before we head to the
Still can't get over them.
Cause you guys would be around here-ish, I think. You want to scout the area before we head to the Scribe Academy?
They're currently muted and deafened.
You'll be close enough you can fly by without getting too far from the group, I think.
Don't get blown up.
Victorian is currently deafened.
Be careful though. That thing is most likely there.
They cannot
That's
hear
their
you.
enemy.
They cannot hear
Unless
you.
it took a turn
Ian.
south or Harvard east.
Ian.
Hmm?
They can't hear you.
Victorian's deafened.
Oh, cringe.
They said they're gonna be back.
Oh, me.
That's,
Victorian.
that's why I went on my tangent. I had the opportunity.
Oh.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna disrupt people purposefully. What am I? Me?
Sorry, the owner of a local restaurant just got arrested for sexual battery.
Oh.
Wait,
That's
do
not
you
good.
live in
It's like-
Tacoma?
No.
Damn.
Was it
Yeah,
a
baby.
That would have been
significant
Greg.
restaurant, like a culturally significant site, or was it like, man?
No, it was just one of those like we traditionally went for like our birthdays and all of that.
No, so
currently-
that's what I meant. I meant like it
Yeah.
matters. A place that is
Well, yeah, it was
culturally
important to
significant
us.
You, yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Like a Mexican place you go for like birthdays or that kind of.
Yeah, no, it was a pizza place that we would always go to, and it was cute and quaint, and we love like the servers there. They're always super sweet. Apparently it was against one of the servers though, so now I feel bad. And if it's one of the ones that we know, I'm gonna riot, and I'm actually going to burn the building down.
What state do you live in?
Tennessee.
Okay. I'll drive my ass over there and commit assault.
I was like, where's this going? Am I getting kidnapped?
Yeah, I thought you were gonna be like, oh, you're in Nevada, you're so close by, I'll drive there. Yeah. But
Yeah,
no,
you're so close to me in Washington.
closer to me than
Not Washington State.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, you're in Washington, not California. Sorry.
yeah, I'm in fuck off the corner.
You're in the place that has cool geology.
Claire
You
was
have nice
talking.
rocks.
Claire was talking to Victorian.
Yeah.
Okay.
And she was she had asked we're close enough basically as you guys have moved a little bit farther north, we're close enough now that we could safely go out and scout out. I say safely as in that thing, the cannon is probably there or nearby, so be careful.
Oh god damn it.
Y'all get to start trusting Victorian. He can survive things.
Survive a cannonball.
Can you survive a cannon? to the
Actually,
face?
It might deal
Probably
fire
not.
damage, and if it deals fire damage, I might be fucked. But until we get to that point, Jordan's just gonna kind of nod, and he's gonna start flying forward. He's gonna leave Issa behind, though.
Okay. So you are able to kind of survey the building a little bit. I'm just gonna put you guys on this map, and I'm gonna kind of throw Victorian on a little bit. You see a couple adventurers in the building, or in the building. Most of the roof has collapsed. A lot of the walls are still intact,
Is it
but a
supposed to be black?
decent chunk of the roof.
Is it supposed to be black?
Yes, I will
Cool.
drag your character on and throw you around, but you would be here, so you can see. And also, ignore this. This is just like a trail or something. This is not a cliffside.
Okay, cool.
So you see kind of some adventurers that are inside the building, and the cannon creature has noticed them and is heading after them.
Oh no.
Farther inside, you see a troll. I think you're one of the only people who hasn't seen this troll before, so I shouldn't have mentioned it like that. But you see a troll with a basilisk next to it that is kind of moving away from the location. And you see another person that looks kind of who's kind of hiding away a little bit, but doesn't look like they're necessarily a weakling either. Do you look any further than that?
Yes.
Okay. Are you stealthing or trying to hide?
Yes,
As in, are you trying to-
absolutely.
Okay, do a
I'm
stealth
not
check.
that stupid.
And also do perception. Or actually, I can just use perception, or you can roll perception. And if you're trying to go into the building and look around at things while the shit's going on, I'll have you do investigation. But I don't know if
Okay,
you intend to go that far.
Okay.
I'll go as far as I can, hopefully without being noticed. So yeah, that's a 24 on stealth. And you said, are you gonna use my passive, or do you want me to roll?
You can roll, or I can use it. What's your passive?
20.
What? Your passive's
20.
20? Yeah, no, I'll just use your passive. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see, basically, you've noticed, there's a troll and the basilisk there.
Okay.
There's this person that seems to be a human. Then there's a dwarf and a human, which are seeming to get ready to try to fight the cannon creature, which has not fired a cannon yet. But it's also not 100% clear if they actually intend to fight it. They might. It looks like they're like trying to decide if they want to engage it directly in combat or talk to it.
Interesting. Can I see if I can watch this play out?
You can. They start to talk to it.
Is it supposed to be black for the rest of us?
Yes.
Okay, I'm making sure that I'm
and
not just tripping.
It starts to look like it's going to actually fight them, but then places its cannon on the ground and moves its hands up and gives them a middle finger before moving the cannon back up and rushing them. And it
Oh my
seems
God.
to smash the skull of the guy with the helmet in, so much so that his head seems to be pushed into his chest cavity and expanding his rib cage. The
Oh,
dwarf
God.
starts to run, and then the cannon creature kicks the dwarf and seems to hit the dwarf hard enough to basically crack through its armor and smash the dwarf hard against the wall, which seems to have killed the dwarf as the dwarf falls down with its head having been smashed into the brick.
We need a bat-in.
And then the creature starts to move away with these two dead.
Yeah, no, this isn't a bat-in thing. I'm gonna fly back to the group.
The final thing I'll say is the place looks like it was torn pretty terribly, and it's honestly likely that combat had occurred here 7 years ago. The likelihood of a place like this having this much damage is either
You can
due
open the
to
door.
like trolls or something, or actual combat or something. Like a lot of crazy shit must have happened in this building.
Today is Monday. I'll do it before I go to bed. As long as it gets done like before like 6 a.m. and I'll be so even if I did it before I left in the morning. Hmm? Yeah, they're on their flight back, or at least they should be in Dallas.
Now?
Yes. So they should be back by like I want to say 9-10 p.m.
Okay, so you've now flown back to the group, managing to stay hidden from the creature. You return to normalness and the rest of the people.
Sorry, girl was talking to me.
Oh, did you hear what I said or
I
no?
heard. Yeah, I heard what you said.
Okay.
So I saw the thing again. I saw Mortra's dad again. It Okay, so there were these two people, and it gave them the middle finger, right? And I was like, okay, maybe they're like gonna talk or something. They didn't talk. There was no talking, just murder. The place is very destroyed. It looked like there was a battle there a while ago. Also, there was a troll and a basilisk, a snake thing. I think it was a basilisk. It was at least snake adjacent.
There's also an additional human that was hiding that you noticed,
Yeah, the hiding human, and then
but
there was
they
another guy
didn't
hiding.
engage in combat with the creature.
So I wasn't gonna deal with that myself. A bagging is the one that crushes things, not me.
All right. Just also, I don't even have fucking words. Tell me when and where I want to see this fucking thing crumple.
Sounds like a plan. I think we could deal with it.
Just how tall was the thing?
It was huge, right?
The dragon or the creature you fought?
The creature.
Of a-
Was it
of a-
large
of
or
a
huge?
creature. It was a large.
Large.
The construct
robot.
thing or the armor thing, whatever the cannon creature. It was a large creature.
It was large.
What do we think it might be? For the moment, I had thought it would just be a variant living armor, but the fact that it took the time to set its cannon down and throw a somatic expletive at the people before killing them leads me to think it's more sentient than that.
Wait, it's not Moritar's dad?
I could have swore that was a joke.
Yeah, it's not his dad.
Okay.
Actually, I don't know. I haven't heard any confirmation from him. But he seems to feel a bit under the weather, so let's not push it.
That does just beg the question of what is that? Perhaps it's a somewhat smart troll that has learned how to utilize armor and gunpowder.
What the hell is gunpowder?
It was the big boom.
Just tell me
That
some.
doesn't help at all.
I didn't want to talk about it too much. It's what killed the bird.
I got that.
Basically, it's a fine powder that, when ignited, expands rapidly, causing a small explosion that can send projectiles quickly and violently forward.
Interesting.
I said I already got it.
I didn't.
Oh,
How would one get a hold of one of these things?
look, you can have it on when we're done ripping it that fucking thing apart.
You're so right. Moritar, can you make me a small one when we kill it?
You will.
Trying to kind of look over. So, are we? I'm assuming we're gonna go kill the thing.
Well, that's not necessarily
Murder, sure.
necessary if the inn is empty of people and creatures beyond the human that was hiding there. It would probably be the best time to go in now and see if we can find the entrance to the underground. Yes.
That's true, but it
That
killed
wasn't
the
the. That was the
bird.
Scribe Academy. They went to the Scribe Academy, not the inn.
I meant the Scribe Academy. Oops.
Yeah.
Okay, but it
Which,
killed the bird. Are we not mad about that?
I personally didn't have much attachment to the bird, but also I didn't know the bird's name, so there's that. But I don't really have room to speak in regards to that.
Oh,
To be fair, I didn't know its name either, so
Oh,
That's a little funny.
yeah, you hate to move forward.
well. We could come
But
back
whatever.
and kill it at any time, you know? It's
So if
not...
it's on the way, we'll deal with it.
Yes, yes. For now, let's explore the Scribes Academy and see what we can find there.
That sounds smart. Before I fucking lose it.
so. Oh, okay, my wife. I was chewing something. What was the last? So was the plan to head there or not head there?
I believe to head there.
The head there, since it's empty of everyone except for one hidden human, is what the information I was given was. Quietly, might I add.
Additionally, just to be clear, there is no underdark. Sorry, there is no underground, or at least not that I know of. There could be something to the underground there, but based on my knowledge and information I've stolen, I do not.
We're heading here for Ace-related stuff, though, right?
That's the inn. I thought you guys were heading
That's
to
the
the
inn.
scribe.
Oh. What's the scribe related to? Titus?
Yes,
Yeah.
that would be me.
No,
And
so
you
ignore
know
this.
what
Ignore
they
the
say,
stuff.
when in Vetberg. So, we're in Vetberg.
Usually when they
That's
say when
actually
in
good.
Vetberg, it's in relative to you dying, but
Well, not really. It was once a quite pleasant place.
not
I was
recently.
I was making a joke like when in Rome.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. It was like
Basically,
that-
since we're here, it doesn't hurt to give it a once over, see what we can find, and double back if we need to. But unless time is of the essence for your particular thing, we're already here.
I have months and months and months of time. It's fine.
Okay then, yes, we're
Actually, I
already
have more
here.
than that. My father will likely not die the other means.
While we're here, it's mostly empty. It just makes sense to go in since it was on the itinerary.
You guys do see a volcano in the background smoking rather intensely. So you guys move a little closer, heading closer to the Scribe Academy, correct? Just to confirm again, that is where you guys intend to go, right?
Yes.
Yes.
So, do you guys intend to? Okay, I'll move back to the map. Where is it? Okay, I will put you guys down around. Do you guys? So what side do you approach it from? Like the southeast or the southwest or the west or where? As in, I'll give you options of northwest, west, or southwest,
Victoron leads the way, they know.
or south if you want. That's a bad idea.
I say from the west so we can go around the side of it before
So
having to.
then
directly
I'll
get
say you'll
cover.
be around here then. Okay.
Okay.
Guys, put your characters down around here.
Okay. Where's Isa? There she is.
Could you mark again where it was?
Yeah.
Whoa. Thank you.
Whoa.
Oh my gosh, look at us all go.
Yo, I have vision? Oh, you're right. Whenever I click, it does like a
Nice.
purple aura. That's hilarious.
Oh,
That's really cool.
That's sick.
Why does Isa have a higher AC than me?
Our wizard has a higher AC than I does.
That's
The
so
wizard has
funny.
a higher AC than everyone other than me. Thanks to
The-
me.
My
The wizard
AC is
having the higher
currently
AC is
7.
kind of hilarious.
My AC is currently
Oh,
17.
by the way,
Mine's still 14.
I forgot to mention, you guys got armor from something. I think.
The
Oh yeah,
robbing the
there
dead
was some
bodies?
last session there was some additional like living armor creatures, and you guys, I believe the Bear Knight killed them. And did
correction.
Abaddon end up wearing that armor or no? It was like I
Cor-
think half plate.
Correction. I only got armor from all those corpses.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know if you were
Mortar
given to
got
Abaddon,
all
that
of
was
it.
something that was discussed. And since it's armor, like they could have put it on while you guys were walking, or or back at the previous site.
Yeah. Abaddon, would you want a set of half plates?
I should eventually get armor, honestly.
Yeah, sure, you can give it to me.
I mean, are you
You
gonna
would
wear
drag
it?
into your inventory if you want to avoid it. Would you be wearing armor or no?
Oh, yeah, sure. What's the AC on that thing? Well,
15
it-
plus 2 for Dex. I'm assuming you got high enough Dex to add the plus 2.
I don't know if you have armor on currently, so I don't think this will cause an
I'm
issue.
not. I only have a shield.
Oh, you already had. Oh, you already dragged it on. I'm sorry.
Also,
So
Mr. DM, is
that means
the
that brings
I
your
think you
AC
might need to
18 with the shield. Oh man, that's good.
I think you need to fiddle with the map a bit.
It should be okay with the shield and half plate. So it's 15. Wait, you're right. I didn't even fiddle with it. Half plate would be 15. You have 1 dex, so that's 16. And then shield, it's just normal shield. That'd be 17, 18. So you have 18 AC.
I mean, you might want to fiddle with the map because I don't know if it's just me, but I'm currently seeing through the walls.
Are you cheating?
No, that's correct. Wait a second.
Yeah, we have full sight of the map. Which that
Okay,
might be.
I realize what I did wrong. Give me a second. I'm gonna fix this.
Okay.
Move around some people.
Also, because we have full sight of the map, it looks like there were things on the map that were no longer there because you said they walked away. I think.
I put the X on the dead things.
Well, yeah, extra good eyes. I just saw through the walls.
You know, so let me do that. Okay. Now I will. Yeah, actually, the troll would have walked away. Yeah. I know exactly what the issue is. It's really dumb.
Oh my gosh. We've been erased from existence.
Come down, bomb me.
Guys, what is this white void?
Why is it always about color?
Why does the void have to be white?
So what had happened is I put the I forgot I drew the light layer onto the token layer by accident.
It's kind of racist.
And I'm just now manually fixing it really quick. This could have been like a 2-minute break. If you want to use the restroom, go do that now. I'm almost done though. Oh, I'm not almost done. It'll take me another like 40 seconds. As I said, if you saw all those lines, that's what those were.
Real.
The song is gonna be stuck in my head for God knows how long.
I'll switch to something soon.
It's like it. Hi, Duke.
If you need ambient music to get that out of your head, you could hop onto that link I sent earlier and listen to spooky background music. I just don't like silence. Like when things die down, I like there to be some noise, so I like having perpetual music during canned sessions.
I've currently got the Mushishi soundtrack just on in the background.
I'm taking too much with the song. It's too much of a banger.
Almost done. This is taking, for some reason, I normally able to select a lot of them, but I'm having to do it one by one.
Sorry, Chief. Oh,
Okay,
stress.
that was, yay. Okay, that one's sped up. Okay. That's everything. Yay. Okay, now I'll move your tokens back.
Hooray! Fettuccine.
Why would you creme brulee a pork belly?
Because as a species, we have forsaken God.
Oh, you're just putting sugar on top of it. That's not creme brulee, bestie. It's just a glaze.
Well, no, you caramelize it.
Okay,
Sometimes just a glaze is all you need. I want to be glazed right now.
real. Me and who?
Okay.
I'd like to be
So
in
now
some
we're back.
Ian's okay.
And
Which
All right, back to regularly scheduled programming.
okay.
After these messages.
I have a plan. Before I do this plan, Ian, you are capable of adjusting the size of people's tokens, right?
Yes.
Julio. Just wanted to make sure.
I will say that would be something that will matter a lot when you guys get to the underground. Mainly for you, since you can become tiny pretty easily. But also, wait, your size class small right now, right?
Yes.
Okay.
It would be
I
cool
changed
if I
it so
was
you
tiny.
yeah, I will change it so your token's a little bit smaller than normal. Here. Actually, that might be a little much. That should be good. Okay.
Issa's technically small too. She doesn't become medium until my next level up.
Really? Oh, yay.
Because she doesn't get her flight till my next level up either.
Oh. Didn't realize I got flight. Okay, so what are you guys doing?
I'm at half
I have a
health.
fun
I will
idea.
not be the first person through that door.
Oh, I forgot.
I'm still at half health.
Kind of hover with a bat and I'm like, I have an idea, but you need to trust me.
Shoot. What do you have in mind?
So, if I go in there and distract the giant, but I make you really big first, do you think you could take it down?
With
With a little
confidence,
help, of
maybe.
course. Okay.
Wait, I thought you said the giant living armor left.
No, it's still here.
Oh, then it's a definite yes. I'm gonna die fighting that fucking thing.
Additionally, you guys are facing an area where there's a bunch of windows that have glass in them still. A lot of them are like, partially broken, but there's not like, since the roof kind of in a lot of areas is gone.
This fucking goes hard.
This is gonna be cool. What? Oh, are you guys
Fucking
playing
crisp, most crisp Sprite I've ever fucking heard. Holy shit.
Oh my gosh.
Fucking cracking open the can of Sprite. Not a, the. Fucking
Yo,
ka-chunk.
strawberry.
Like you're fucking dropping a coin
Damn.
and getting a gumball.
I should have opened my monster on mic. It was very crispy.
I'm sad. You should have.
Don't worry, Chief. This was a monster. In your honor.
Hey.
Literal monster.
I exclusively drink Arnold Palmer and monsters. I'm an alcoholic, minus the alcohol.
Rude.
I like making mocktails where I replace the alcohol with lemon juice, and oh my goodness, when I tell you it cooks.
I believe it.
I like my
my
lemonade.
roommate just makes cocktails.
So, if we're going to attack this creature, perhaps we should do it all at once to get a surprise advantage against it. Yes.
Sounds like a plan.
That seems reasonable.
So,
I'm really
should all
hoping it's
sneak
not immune to an Eldritch Blast.
so let's all sneakily get inside and attack. Yes.
Sure, where's the fucker?
Can we move through the windows? Those are.
I was
can
about to ask the
try, but
same thing.
You can,
Oh, those are windows.
but that means that you'll make noise.
Okay, could you do me a favor and tell me what are like just ping a few places that are actually means of entrance to this location?
So, here,
Okay.
here.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, mainly, this one has a broken window here.
Okay, what if we make a
Yeah,
bad
mainly
big and
here.
invisible?
Yeah, this is the main entrance. It's mainly.
Hold
this
on, that
main-
cooks. Hold on, that cooks.
I can make him invisible.
Oh,
Wait,
also here.
greater or
here.
lesser invisibility?
Normal invisibility.
I'd be entering from
Okay,
whatever
it
is
will end after he attacks, but he does get like a free.
Hey.
But that's funny though.
Normalness and Mortar, do a perception check.
Okay.
I am not good at those.
I am average. That is 11 plus whatever.
I am.
That is perception. That's 12.
That's so funny.
Oh, that's
I'm making
fucking
him
God.
and me invisible. That is my plan.
I love that they were. I love that they're like. Two? No.
When you cast a spell using a spell slot a third or higher, you can target one additional creature for each spell slot above second.
That's it.
Warlock.
I think that I love that there's like only two of us that are doing
Warlock.
perception checks, and neither of them asked to or was asked to make one.
Oh,
That or I
a
could cast Fairy
5.
Fire on it. But I like the idea of making a bad and big.
Big Abaddon.
It's so much funnier.
So, suddenly, behind you, Normalness, a person manages to sneak up and grab your shoulder, and they whisper into your ear, "Drop your belongings, all your gold, now, and I'll leave."
You're being
God
robbed.
damn it.
Really, Nautilus is crazy because the way that Nautilus is actually about to. Never mind.
Additionally, their
None of us
hand,
are aware of this.
they look like an old man, but their hand feels way heavier than that. It's like their hand is
This is
not
just
what an old
partying with
man's
this
hand should
music.
feel like.
Nautilus is about to kill an old man. Anyway, well, that's getting ready to happen.
I mean, everyone's going on a fucking platter today.
Oh, also, it almost feels like claw-like and furry, despite looking like an old man's hand.
Are we
Fucking
okay?
beast barbarians. Or like him.
I just need your money, and any stats you have. Perhaps. Remember the
yes.
smile.
No,
Oh, I
I'm
forgot
not
the-
doing that. If he makes any further movement that appears violent to me, I instantly cast Firebolt on him.
Don't. They stay still where they are.
Would
They
you
just
like?
smile.
Would you like to talk this out diplomatically?
Yes.
Because I'm not just handing over my goods.
Okay.
Can we make a bad and big?
Or, well, let's let this play out first.
Yeah,
I really think Moritar and Nautilus are about to murder a man, and it's gonna cause so many problems.
I want to see Nautilus fucking invert this man's body.
Honestly, not him messing with our wizard.
Okay, well, if
What
that's
do
it,
you
I'll
want?
just go. That was easy. And they put their hand off and start to walk away.
That works for me.
What?
Good luck.
What? What?
Bro understood the situation.
Yeah, bro understood what he was getting himself into.
Nautilus just got fucking pickpocketed. I'm calling it.
He
Yeah,
looks
that's
back
yeah,
and just simply
absolutely.
says,
Got your kidneys.
"Nothing nice here." Wall
Got
out,
your kidneys.
Guys, I can't hear the DM.
and then he walks
Oh,
away
sorry.
after giving you some homophobic slurs.
I didn't hear anything you said over the guys,
He
unfortunately.
said, "I could easily take you, you weak faggots," and then started to walk away as he continued to do so.
I'm not
I will
easily
derail
offended.
this entire session.
I'm not easily offended. Whatever. I check my belongings.
So
Does it?
do a
Hey, that's my word.
do an Arcana check, by the way. Quick thing.
Arcana? That's pretty. I roll pretty high because I add anything. That's 16 plus 8, 24.
Jesus.
So most likely that person was using disguise self. Additionally, since their hand felt furry,
It was the bear.
that gives you a bunch of different options. And if they indeed were serious about being to take you out, one of those possibilities is they could have been a Rakshasa.
Oh!
They could also have been maybe a lichen of some kind with that capability.
That's
Or
fun.
maybe a shifter. Or possibly a bugbear, maybe?
Okay.
Those are all of the
See,
options.
out of character, I know that normally the first option that Ian gives is usually it. But in character.
Nautilus is very aware of his personal belongings, so he just does a once over to make sure he isn't missing anything.
Funnily enough, they didn't actually take anything. Rather, they left something.
Oh, it's
Oh.
a grenade. The pin's been pulled.
You
You've been
see a
cursed.
simple card that appears to be a Joker card left onto your, not so much coat pocket, slide in along. You don't have a hood, do you?
We can
It
say
would
I
have
have
been
a
like
hood.
slide into the back of your shirt slightly.
Yeah. I look at it. Is there any writing on it?
It says Joker. It has a little clown, and then it says, written in, I do not like clowns.
Right.
Oh, actually, also, what language did you speak?
Primordial, Common, Infernal, Sylvan.
Okay, it says. Okay, good. I guessed right. Yeah, it said I do not like clowns and infernal.
Excellent. That was strange, Moritar. I'm glad it didn't devolve into blows. Strange fellow. Let's get into position though. I think the others are getting antsy. And I move towards the north entrance up here.
I am not moving.
Okay, so you guys have kind of hidden back here at the front.
Oh, okay. I know what I'm doing.
Normalness. Are you stealthed?
Yeah, I also wouldn't have been in sight. This was just so I could see a little bit better. I would be like,
I know, but if you're doing okay, good.
yeah, that's what I meant. Like,
You would have peered in quickly.
yeah, just like peeked.
This thing moves through there, and I'll say it breaks a column. It moves through and cracks a column in half as it kind of steps through.
I will cast heat metal on it.
What are we looking at? The thing?
Wait, let us make him big.
Ah, too late.
So
He's
once
gonna
you
exit my
start casting
range.
spells, we're gonna do initiative.
Before this happens, I'm going to cast Enlarge Reduce on Abaddon with the Enlarge option.
And then I have a thing afterwards.
I'm casting
Okay,
heat
I
metal.
just want you to know that he's gonna have a slight difficulty getting in. He'll probably be able to nudge himself in, but it'll be a little awkward. It might be
Well-
difficult terrain for him getting through that entranceway.
Do you want me to wait until he gets in there?
That's up to you.
Well,
Nope, it's
he'll
already
be
been
until he gets in
done.
there.
It's already been
Never mind, it's
done.
already been done. You're right. Never mind, it's already been done. Let's just move.
I'm casting heat metal on the guy because I'm assuming he's made out of metal.
I'm gonna
What's the
have
range
Issa
of heat
stay
metal?
close to
60
Abaddon.
feet. He is.
You can
Just
see
with
him
it.
through all those windows.
Yes, I can.
This is a wall.
I can
What?
see him. I have, from my character, I can draw literally a sight line. I might be
Okay,
seeing,
well, the way you're
just...
drawing that sight line goes for a wall.
Yeah, it's because it does it directly on,
Okay, point taken. Yeah, that one works. Okay.
I might be
Let's
seeing, just
do
his
that,
left
and now
ass.
roll
I might
initiative.
just being... Yeah. No, he's just glowing red now. He's got metal on him.
So just to confirm how this works, oh, I didn't mean to do that. Is that once you do, if you attack right before initiative happens, that attack takes up your attack action on the initiative turn, correct?
I mean, it'd be a surprise round.
Yeah, no, that's a surprise round. If it
Yes.
hasn't seen us.
Unless it knows we're here.
Yeah.
If it knows we're here,
mean-
then yes, it would have.
Yeah, if it knows we're here, then there's something we can really do.
If it
Okay,
knows if it knows we're here, we actually just roll initiative, and that happens on their turn.
Well, Pins, has anyone been stealthing? I mean, sorry, has anyone not
I've been a
stealthing?
stealthy.
I did clarify we should be stealthy as we did this, so yes.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't moved since we first arrived.
My intent was after Abaddon got big.
Why
was
did
turn
that
me-
go to Issa and not me?
My intent was to make me and Abaddon very, very invisible as soon as he was big.
Hold on, 1 second.
But then he heat metals.
Let me.
Well,
Here,
yeah,
here's what I'll
because
do. I'll
I want
roll-
guaranteed damage and I want to zone
No,
out.
no, you're
during
good.
combat.
You're
It's
good.
all fine, Chief. It's all fine.
Oh,
yeah.
for once I rolled well.
Okay, hold on. Give me a second. Can you put Victorian on the initiative thing?
Sure.
Issa got a 15, and then I got a 5, but I actually rolled as Issa.
Valid, to be honest.
Cool, there we go. Okay, there we go.
The magical power of heat metal.
We love heat metal.
Okay.
I will now
So you cast
proceed to.
metal. How much damage? So how does that
That-
work for? How does can you post a spell?
Oh, that was a nat 1.
I can cast it. It's casting it again, even though I pressed the fucking cast button to send it. Ugh, pain. Display and because I clicked. Yeah. No, yeah.
As I saw, as I assumed people were casting spells, if allowed, Normalists would have cast Frostbite on it. Or we can just say no and just go into regular combat order if it's simpler.
I mean, once the person first does that, well, I feel so shitty because I don't know what to do because obviously you guys already casted a spell, which is large reduce, which I feel like would have caused it to notice you.
Well, we're noticed.
That's
us,
fine.
not Moritar.
I'm fine.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna
Moritar,
argue with you.
and then, so it would have been done all
Like-
that stuff, but Moritar, well, yeah, but he's in a different group than Moritar as well. So fuck it. I'll let Moritar and you do your things at the same time. So what were you gonna do? And then initiative will start.
I cast Frostbite on it, so it has to roll a. Fuck, which saving throw is it? Frostbite is Constitution saving throw.
But yeah, it takes 6 fire damage from me. As I'm assuming it's made out of metal, and is now seeming to be very uncomfortably warm.
Abaddon, what's your dex mod?
My dex mod's 1.
Okay.
Mine's 2.
Oh, bother.
Well, my
Alright, Winnie
dex
the
mod
Pooh.
is also 2.
Alright, Winnie the Pooh.
Oh,
Weird champ.
bother.
Or does she share my
Okay.
initiative? Actually,
The next level up.
Where I got
This.
invisibility from.
wait, no, not more. No,
That makes
Yeah,
sense.
don't mind the fact that like the initiative of everyone who's tied is in like wrong order.
yeah, that's what I was trying to figure out, and then I accidentally deleted me instead of. That 5 is me. Just know that 5 is me.
Okay, so you said it had to roll what, a dex or wisdom?
Constitution.
Con.
Yeah, probably it's a fairly high
So
con.
con for the ice thing, and what for the
Oh,
what
nothing.
for the other thing? Heat metal.
Yeah, nothing.
Nothing.
It's just nothing.
Heat metal's
As
just
long
good.
as long as it has metal attached to it.
What did you roll for the heat metal?
I
5?
rolled a whole thing 6 damage.
It does have to make a con save or drop its cannon.
It got a 19 on the con save, by the way. Okay.
I mean, it still takes the damage and it's still effective. It just doesn't drop
Yeah.
what it's holding. But
But-
I,
Oh, but
yeah,
for
don't
the-
forget.
that con
drop
save
it.
was for normalist.
My spell fails.
Okay, and so now it needs to do another con save for the heat metal.
No.
Yeah,
No.
Or
Can it drop the cannon?
cannon drop the cannon.
Oh, so you're doing it
so I
specifically on the
dropped
cannon.
No, I'm just doing it on its main body.
They're asking you a question: is it capable of dropping the cannon?
You don't know.
No, we're asking you because you need to make the decision. If it is capable of dropping the cannon, it needs to roll a Constitution saving throw
Separate question.
to hold
Actually,
on
stop.
to it.
Okay,
It
wait.
is not
If-
capable
no,
of dropping the
No,
cannon.
if
I mean,
if
you know, I
he
mean, if
heats
it-
the
if
main
it-
body, he only has to
Not
drop the
easily.
weapon if he heats the weapon specifically up. He's heating
okay.
the main
Oh,
body
okay.
up.
Yeah, I'm just heating the main body.
It would, but it wouldn't be as simple as dropping it. It would have to unscrew stuff.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
heating the main body, so it just takes
Yeah.
the original damage.
Just
I
take
rolled.
damage. That's
And
it.
then just takes damage.
No saving.
Also, final thing to mention is that on its can it has all these little spikes that extend each way, and those kind of, unlike the image shown, those kind of extend a little bit farther and like are almost axe-like a
Oh.
little bit.
That's dumb.
More
It has
so on the
disadvantage
bottom
on
part.
attack rolls.
Yeah.
So, but the whole point is it doesn't need to roll a con save. Yeah, okay.
No, it now just has disadvantage on trying to attack people.
Disadvantage.
On attack rolls, because it is. Because it is. This is weird.
Interesting.
Is
Metal,
it
baby.
Is it touching its? Well, okay.
I mean, yes.
Would it be considered touching its armor?
Well,
yes,
if it's wearing
if
it, then yes.
if it
it's
is
wearing
the
it and
armor.
possibly is its armor.
Yeah,
You don't-
so
I mean-
Then it has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks until the start of
'Cause it's a construct.
Mortar's next turn.
But that.
Wait,
and that's if it
no,
doesn't
no.
drop
It's
it.
each time it takes damage, that will reset
Yeah.
from that fire. So basically, each turn it's gonna take damage, get disadvantage until the spell ends.
Yeah.
because he can't take the armor off.
Yeah.
So he just had this for 1 minute.
This is what
I
I
didn't
wanted to
know
do
that
to the
Moritar
bear.
had heat metal, and then in hindsight, I probably should have known that, given that they're a fire being.
Heat metal a baller. Heat metal is like my favorite spell.
It's almost like the guy who themed entirely around fire has fire spell.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, go Ace.
I'm gonna like go. I need to click on this. I'm gonna go up like behind a bat in. Yeah, and I'm gonna be like, you want to do something funny? I'm gonna cast invisibility on both of us.
Well,
a
I'm
bad
just gonna
idea.
look for.
I don't care.
I love
late.
that, actually.
It's too
I
late.
loved this, actually. This
So
is so good. This is actually so good.
until he
This is-
attacks or he's invisible, and then I'm gonna boogie on this direction.
Okay, I put a little ninja symbol showing that you're invisible.
All right, that is all.
Normal, it's your turn.
Yes, I would make a ringing a bell motion in my hand and say, "Ring the bell," and cast Toll the Dead onto the creature. It has to make a Wisdom saving throw.
Got a 9.
That is a failure. It takes 2d12 necrotic damage. Oh, that's pretty good. 10 plus 8, 18 necrotic damage.
Damn.
Does it appear to have noticed me?
It looks like it seems to have noticed you from your previous attack, Norlis.
I take a step forward and disappear. Using my racial bonus to turn invisible for a round, and then I walk
Quick thing,
a little
did
further.
it take damage?
Yeah, 18 points of necrotic damage.
18.
And I am currently invisible. And it last saw me over here. And that's my turn.
Okay.
I'm just waiting for Batten to walk up to it and be like, "Hello."
More than half of our party is currently invisible.
It is going to move forward a little bit. Then it's going to use its upper hand, and it's going to slink its upper arm, like its fist, back into its body a little bit, and then hold its action.
Can you just fucking gear second? Hold on. So I'm assuming. DM?
Oh, sure. I'm sorry. It's fine.
God has abandoned us.
No.
Alright. So let me just quickly check something here. The enlargement spell, right? It doubles my size.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Alright. That should mean that my movement speed also gets doubled, right?
No.
No. And
But-
to get through spaces small for yourself, like this. I mean, certain areas certain doorways I say no, but for this you could, but it'd be difficult terrain. So it'll take you for this one spot, go to a 10 for you.
Yeah, enlarge doesn't double your movement speed, it just makes you bigger.
Yeah, I know, but it also doubles my fucking legs.
Yeah, it doesn't make you move faster though.
In terms of other stuff that might be difficult terrain, probably not this wooden floor. That's not too bad, but this rocky pile probably would be considered difficult terrain.
But remember, when when bigger creatures have like, I have bigger range by default. You are now a 2x2 square instead of a 1x1.
All right. Well, I go into a frenzied rage.
Very quiet rage.
It is a calculated rage, my friend. I go into
Invisible raging, just like
You just hear a scream. What the fuck is going on?
about to get ready to scream. Just cuts it off immediately. Just
Question:
Nice.
Is this rage if you don't attack someone during that turn?
Rage would dissipate. Yeah. Well, it would dissipate after the next turn.
if you don't get hit or don't attack someone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I
Depending
go
how
in-
cringe you are as being a DM, there twice per long rest ability can get.
Alright, well, I go into a frenzied rage, and may I ask, what is this person? Is this just some?
It's a dead person.
Oh, okay. Ah, okay. Those two are just dead. All right.
That person appears to have had their metal helmet smashed onto their cranium in such a way that it pushed their the helmet and cranium into their chest cavity.
Okay, so pretty gnarly stuff.
Abaddon,
Yes.
since you went into a frenzied rage, you can make an attack as a bonus action, and you could use your action to dash.
Ooh.
All right. Dash does double my speed, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. You can use.
Well,
Yeah.
then I would like to dash to right here.
Remember, this space will take that much space, and you know what? I'm gonna say that this part is downed, so you probably could get through it. Yeah.
All right. So I would move. I think it's right here is where my speed ends.
Okay. Once you reach that position, it immediately, its hand is pushed forward at heightened speeds. The 26 hit.
It
A
does.
26.
Is that with disadvantage?
Oh, let me roll that. Sorry. Roll that again.
He's currently very melting.
Yeah, it's melting a little bit.
And I risen.
There's a 25 hit.
Jeez. Yes, it does. Unfortunately.
Okay. Roll a strength save, DC 17.
Just for sake of rules lawyering, Abaddon would have attacked first because he didn't see Abaddon
yes, I'm
until. So, if this would cause Abaddon to lose an
I was
attack.
trying to be cool about it, but yeah, no, let's do Abaddon
Oh,
first.
is
Abaddon's
Abaddon about
invisible.
to attack?
Yeah.
Okay. When Abaddon attacks, how close is he?
And since he can't see Abaddon, I think this would technically be a surprise attack with an advantage, but that's up to. I don't know.
You're far away.
That might be a homebrew ruling I'm used to and not actual ruling.
What is it?
Since he's invisible, he attacks with advantage because it's a surprise.
Yes,
Yes.
it's
Well, no,
unseen
yeah,
attacker.
that's unseen attacker. It's not surprise.
Okay, that's fine. I thought I could be wrong. I wasn't sure.
Unseen attacker is a completely, basically half of the actual spell of invisibility is not on the spell for some reason.
Okay, now I'm a bit overwhelmed. Does the saving throw right now matter?
It won't matter until after you do your attacks.
Okay, then I will attack him twice with Axe of Gluttony.
You can only attack once with a bonus action because you already used your action.
Oh.
Use your action to dash. That's what I was trying to tell you. You can get up close and personal by using your action to dash, and because you went into a frenzied rage, you can attack with a bonus action.
Okay, well then I will just... What the fuck's going on? Then I will just attack him with my Axe of Gluttony.
Okay, let me just make certain. No, it's gotta be one but D8 version, not the 1D10 version.
Oh, my
That
bad.
won't matter for the attack roll. It would only matter for the damage roll. So I'll just roll it again, and you just do the damage roll of the next one. So when you roll your damage, with a 19 would hit, so your damage would have been. Okay, I'll have you roll the damage for yourself if you don't want that. 'Cause I just rolled it for you. I feel like that's unfair.
Alright, I'll just add
Unless
the
you want to take the
rage.
12.
No, it's all good. I'll add the rage.
Oh yeah.
That's a 13.
Don't forget to add the enlarged damage. I think that's a D4.
Oh yeah, that's a 1d4.
D4.
14.
And now you're visible.
Okay. Okay. Now, after you make your attacks, you make yourself visible. Then it finally sees you and it punches you. At disadvantage, it's like arms. It's part of it's like, you know, it's melting a little bit, not having a great time. Then I need you to roll the strength save.
Alright.
And I'll tell you your damage in a second.
Oh, fuck, it's advantage, sorry.
If you roll with advantage, just take the first roll and ignore the second.
Well, it's not 20, so I'll take it.
Yeah, okay. You stand your ground pretty well. You think, like, you feel like the average person, or beyond the average person, would be knocked down, like, fully back to, they're like, you know, they're like shoulder blades being smashed into the dirt, but you stand up pretty well. You take a good 21 bludgeoning.
Jesus fucking Christ!
Cut in half.
This thing is scary.
Hopped to...
We're never letting
11.
you roll the checks again, by the way. Just letting you know, we're never letting you roll the encounter checks again.
Alright. Hopped to 10. Was that all you can come up with, you fucking abomination? Metal says weird.
It just munches chips in your face.
Okay, now it's the end of your turn, I believe, so now it should be Mortar unless you've got something else to do.
No.
Okay.
I use my bonus action, so it takes damage from heat metal again. It takes 12 fire damage. I end my turn.
With one card for each stand.
Wait, you have to use your bonus action to? Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's just my bonus action to repeat it, and it
You
keeps
could
it.
use your action to like dodge or something if you want.
It's preoccupied. It doesn't currently see me. I don't need line of sight. You know, but I will take the dodge action for shits and giggles.
Okay. Okay, Issa turn.
Okay. Just a random clarification because I haven't played in a while. Does she go on my turn or does she get her own turn?
I feel like it's normal for a familiar to go on your turn as a
Well, she goes on my
action.
turn. In that case,
Yeah, I thought she went at the end of your turn.
cool.
In that
Then
case,
she goes on my turn. It's where am I? I got a
you're not on
5.
the turn
Where am
order.
You
I?
got
I
deleted
thought you
from
were on
the
the turn
thing.
order. What? Did I not put you on the turn order? I thought I did.
Got deleted from it back.
Did I remove you or something? Or
I got a race. Can you get
okay,
rid of
I guess
Issa from
Issa's
it?
turn is when you'll go. You'll go on Issa's
Cool.
turn.
In that case, let me change the number next to this to a 5. Cool. Awesome. In that case, so the.
Oh, in that case, Claire will
did she
go
go at the
first.
end of my turn? Or did we go simultaneously?
Shares your initiative count, but it
yeah, I'll
takes
go
turn
Claire go first,
immediately
and
after
then you
yours.
go first. If
Okay,
you're
cool.
5, so Claire
Got
just does a dash. 5 and.
Okay, so in that case, 1.
You also need to use your bonus action to give it commands.
Okay.
Otherwise, it takes the dodge action.
Use the force.
Cool. I'm gonna move here, and then I'm going to. Do I have my action?
Yeah, unless you
I
dashed.
believe so. Did you do something beyond the? Why would you
I
not
just
have
didn't
the
know if when I casted the spell before combat started, if that counted as my action for this.
No, it didn't.
No, I don't think so.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
In that case, can I see the thing over Abaddon's shoulder, or is Abaddon
Yeah,
considered to be
you can
blocking
definitely
it?
see it. It's a bit taller
Okay.
than him still. This
Cool,
thing's a
in that
good
case-
like. This thing's a good like 12 to 13 feet tall.
Okay.
Just
I'm
barely
going
not.
to- And I end initiative order, right? Like I'm after me
Yeah.
is top of the round.
Yeah.
So reactions reset after me, right?
Yes.
Cool. Okay. The
Well,
first thing I'm gonna do
Your reaction
is...
resets in your turn.
Yes.
Okay, so in that case, I won't do that thing with Issa, but I will make a sharpshooter shot towards the armor thing. That is a 14. I'm assuming that does not hit.
No, I don't believe so.
Cool. Second sharpshooter shot. That's an 18.
Pretty sure that hits.
Ian.
Mr. DM.
Sorry, I was doing something.
You're okay.
Sorry, I wasn't doing anything actually. Okay, let's see. So it is 18 hits, 14 does not hit.
Okay, cool.
Oh,
Arrow
wait,
damage.
okay.
Cool. Arrow damage for the...
18 just barely hits, I should specify.
Okay, cool. So that's 17 piercing damage for the sharpshooter shot, and then I'm gonna use my bonus action to, or I'll give my bonus action to Issa. She's gonna move. Well, she has to move here, and then she can move right there. She's gonna
she
move.
Ooh, some damage.
It can move and take the dodge action on its turn for free, but you need your bonus action for it to do anything else.
Oh,
Your
Then in
bonus
that
action
case, I
is its
won't-
action.
in that case, I will not give it my bonus action because Issa doesn't actually have anything to do. So I'm gonna not use my bonus action, and there's nothing I can use my bonus action for that would end my concentration, so I'm gonna end my turn. All I need to know is Issa within... Issa's close within 30 feet of Abaddon. That's all that's necessary.
Time for Ace to try and do something, then immediately get shot by a cannon.
Yeah.
Well, I'm out of spell slots, so
You could run
cantrips,
up there
baby,
and stab it or punch it or something or
or Eldritch Blast it.
Yeah, that too.
Alright, I want to go boogie on down. I just need to make sure I can fucking see it. I can't see it if I go there. Hold on, wait a minute. Okay, I physically can't do anything, so I'm gonna dash.
Oh, by the way, Abaddon, when you roll... Oh, you did roll your d4. Cool.
Yeah.
We'll go here, and then that's my turn. Because I had to dash to go over there.
And you're still invisible.
Yeah, I'm still invisible.
Okay, it's now Normal's turn.
I suddenly become visible once again, and I move forward 5, 10, 15, 20. Am I within 30 feet of it yet? Excellent, I am. Norlis reaches
This
in.
window still has glass on it.
I can see through it though, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. Norlis reaches into his component pouch and pulls out a small clay hand and holds it in front of himself. Two hands, one below, one above the clay hand. Not gonna. Smashes it in the hand, shatters it, and summons a a massive clay statue hand right here. Nope, that's not the right thing. Right here, next to it, Maximilian's Earthen Grasp, and it is going to slam down onto the creature, which has to make a strength saving throw.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Can it affect
Is it
creatures
this big or how
large
big is
size?
it?
Does not say. It just says the target must make a strength saving throw.
I mean,
How
it's a
big is the
medium.
hand?
It's a medium-sized thing, by the way.
It doesn't say anything about. I can do a little research, but I don't think size matters.
I didn't need to. What's saving throw? Is
Just
it dex?
so
It's basically a grapple,
Is dex
and you can
set?
strength.
Or strength?
Yeah.
This thing's strong.
Critical 5 foot cubes. Medium-sized.
Yeah. Oh, wow, wait, that one.
Okay, so it takes 2d6 damage, which is a total of 6 damage. And it is currently restrained. All of its attacks have disadvantage. All attacks against it have advantage, and it cannot move from its current position.
Jesus.
I'll do
Wait,
fucking
All attacks have
abandon.
disadvantage,
Which spell
and
is
it
this?
can't move.
Earthen Grasp.
All attacks
Oh!
it takes have disadvantage. All attacks against it have advantage, and it cannot move. Its speed is 0. And it has disadvantage on all
You guys
dexterity
can
saving
take this
throws.
thing out. Fuck.
That is, yep, that's Max's Earthen Grasp.
Yep.
Yeah.
Can this thing fight with spell in any way?
On
It
its
can attempt
turn,
to break
it can
free.
attempt to break the grapple with its action.
Yeah. But doing that would be at disadvantage because heat metal.
Oh my god.
Because
I
if
love
it's
how
not a
both
saving
times we've had
throw-
like kind of a strong enemy. We've either suplexed it or put it into a headlock with the earth.
Hey,
I
fucking
like-
crowd
So
control
this
spells
thing
are very
is now,
powerful.
like, the hand formed from mud, clay, and the surrounding dirt and grass is now grasping this thing's like leg up to its like upper knee, and preventing it from moving very well. It's kind of struggling a little bit awkwardly, like almost doing a little jig.
Also, my
And that
favorite
should
way
be
to
the
counter.
end of your turn, Normalist.
Yes, it does.
Okay. But just to confirm, can this thing use its action to? Could it use its action to get free from my memory, or no?
It has to do a strength check against DC.
But that
Yes.
uses up its action.
Yes.
Yes, but that would be at disadvantage because of heat metal.
Okay.
I thought heat metal was specifically attack rolls.
Nope, attack rolls and ability checks.
So
Oh,
it's going
Oh.
to first try to attack the thing in front of it.
Disadvantage.
It's going to try to punch you, firstly,
Disadvantage.
Abaddon, which
Yes.
misses.
Woo!
Hooray.
It swings its hand at a heightened speed, making a noise. Like, it doesn't quite make a sonic boom, but it makes a noise.
It's like the air gushing.
Yeah, but it misses you by a good, like, 8 inches or so.
I feel so bad for you, Ian. We keep just kind of tearing through every kind of intimidating monster you throw at
Oh,
us.
don't worry, we'll see.
uh-oh.
I'm gonna be honest with you. This counter could have been a lot worse, and I went for the less bad option.
Okay.
We'll see. Well, I
Too
didn't
slow.
change anything on my end, really, realistically about it, though. You guys just choices you guys made. Then it's going to try to hit you with its cannon arm, but not like shooting a cannon, but ramming it like basically ramming it towards you, then lifting slightly, and then smacking it down with it. Maybe not quite that movement, but something like that.
Yes, ma'am.
Ooh, you're lucky. Okay, you're lucky at disadvantage. Otherwise, it would crit. It do a it hit. Does a 21 hit?
Yes.
Oh, you're lucky you're not prone. If you're prone, it's gonna do more damage. Okay. Okay, so it does a good 19 slashing. This thing ingrains those little axe parts I mentioned, the little spikes, pretty deep into your shoulder. Like, then slides it out, having a pretty deep, nasty cut. With
Good
the
thing the
weight of the,
barbarians
like,
are
the
raging.
thing, like the main reason it probably went that deep was less of the length of it and more so of a weight attributed to the whole thing. Like this thing bended into your shoulder a bit to do that. Like you have a big dent in your shoulder along with the nasty slash. Okay, now it's Abaddon's turn.
Well, Abaddon just sort of growls in pain, and he readies his axe again. He's just going in for free attacks. Just 3 times axe gluttony. That's all with advantage, right?
Correct.
Yep.
And you're using this is one-handed attacks because you're also using a shield.
Yeah, yeah. Or one's a crit as well. 2
Victorian will be using their reaction to add extra d6 of cold damage to one of the crits.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Make sure you double your axe, your enlarge, and apparently the cold damage.
Yeah. Only on one of the attacks though, where the cold damage is applied.
I'll just do all of that on the first one. So, double on the first. So that's 12 plus a 1d4, and then a 1d6, right?
Times
It's
2.
2d4 and 2d6.
I just double 1 dice personally.
I just roll 2 because rolling more dice is, well, fun.
Okay, so that is
24.
12, 24 for the first attack.
Did 14 with the first, okay.
Okay, so that's 14, 16
No,
plus.
the second
20?
one isn't a critical.
He's got rolled 2 crits, so it's easy to do the crits and then do the
Okay,
normal
that's fine.
The second, I rolled them in order. So the second one's a crit, so that's 22. And oh god,
and then the last one, which is
that's
normal.
22. That's 28. And that one is 9 plus 4. That's 13. Fuck.
So how much damage was that in total? That was a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to know.
This is the type of combat where the DM suddenly writes a 1 in front of its health.
15. So the first hit does 24. The second does 13. So that is 37. Unless I'm retarded. The second is also a crit. So that is 22. Plus, oh god, that's 28. So that is 65 damage.
Oh boy. Okay. So you managed to mess this thing up, like stabbing pretty deep into its chest and facial area and into its arms. Like your axe hits managed to slice into the steel pretty deep. It falls to the ground, more so to its knees, and then its like main body then slides back onto the ground. The cannon is slid in a direction facing you, and its hand is still upward. But it seems to have been, due to taking this much damage, it is mechanically set to do this. It seems. It's okay.
Okay, I step
Then,
around the
before,
cannon.
do you do anything else your turn?
I want to step away from the cannon, so that it's not pointing at me. Like legit, I just like step to the side of his arm.
Kurt Cobain POV.
I always wondered what
So,
lead tastes
is that
like.
your
I
turn?
can't believe you said that. Holy shit.
That's the end of my turn. Fucking hell.
It then, after your turn, as perhaps a legendary action, whatever you want to view this as, it lifts its fingers enough to give you a middle finger, and then a cap opens on that middle finger and shoots out a flare.
Kurt Cobain
You
POV.
see a bright red light shoot into the sky and make a big little blast around maybe 50 feet up.
It's far from good.
Then its body begins to briefly like kind of shake a little bit, and then it stops shaking. You are unclear if it's dead or not. Moritar, your turn.
Heat battle on the soldier. 8 fire damage. Because it's still glowing hot.
You're gonna torture this fucking robot.
It probably helped you like make deep axe cuts as well. With that, its cannon arm is finally slides is kind of some of the hinges melt off and it slides into the dirt. And this thing had like a brief like glow in its eyes to some extent, and that seems to be gone. So I'll give you the option to choose to either end combat or to continue combat with the assumption it's still alive.
I will move a little bit. I will move a little bit to hide. Is this like is like near me? Is these like trees or like bushes? Could I hide in them? That is my fault.
Yeah,
process.
there's where's your location? There are some bushes. These are bushes. Like these
I
are
would
little
like-
pine trees.
I'd like to try and hide in the bush.
Victorion.
Okay.
Victorion.
Do you want me to roll stealth or am I just hidden because there's no one looking
Roll
at
stealth,
me?
yeah.
Oh, yippee. That's my turn.
Okay.
Let's hope no one sees me.
Claire goes and she moves up, and she tries to move her sword kind of in between a lot of the slashes that Abaddon caused. Is able to get a good deep cut and slide it out, and then they move back a little bit in confusion, and you see there's blood on their sword. They then slash it again and then kind of move it up, and there's still some blood there. They slightly kick the creature and it doesn't move. They look at you quickly. This is fake blood. Nor this is okay. Wait, no, it wouldn't be Norris' turn. It would be Victorians, which they're not here. Ace, do you attack or do you assume the creature is dead?
I'm gonna assume it's dead. I'm gonna stay invisible.
You're not invisible.
I haven't done anything to make me not invisible.
Did you not Eldritch Blast it?
No, I never attacked it. I moved over here and stopped.
Oh, right. No, you're right. I'm sorry. My bad. My bad.
You're good. I was like, when did I attack it?
I thought you Eldritch Blasted. I felt like I heard Eldritch Blast. I definitely did, just not in an attacking sense. My bad.
You're good. I was very confused.
The creature does not move. It ends its turn not doing anything. How
Wait,
about
did you skip
what do
my
you do?
turn?
Oh, did I skip your turn?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Normalist, go. I'm sorry.
I would use I would cast Firebolt on it.
Okay. It seems to damage the armor of the creature. It does not move or flinch.
Okay. For like the next 12 seconds, the end of the rest of this round and into the next one, I'd like to just listen to see if I hear anything approaching.
Yeah. You can hear from the north there appears to be some movement. And then from the east there seems to be some movement. That's without like that's just generalistic without a perception check, just based off your passive perception.
Okay.
Okay. I'll say that this thing like doesn't seem to move, so you could end combat here. Additionally, this is gonna. Would you guys continue to stay in this location, or would you flee it?
Are we out of combat at the moment?
Yes.
Yeah.
I will be using heat metal on it. I basically will keep just letting my heat metal melt it until like the duration ends, which is like what, a minute?
So
Yeah, it's a minute.
Just
you
a
can
minute.
vaguely hear like people in the distance, but they could just be going in other direction, just be close by. Either way, though, we're gonna end the session here.
What?
I'd also be hiding better.
Yeah. So you guys, so basically, I just wanted to confirm if you guys were leaving the site or not immediately.
No, probably not.
Probably
No,
not.
not yet.
Flare? Ah, we're fine.
To be fair, none of us probably know what a flare actually is.
This is
except maybe
true.
like 2.
Except for the 75-year-old man, which is me. And Nautilus is old as shit, too.
I'm actually young by Fearbolg standards.
Well, I'm 73 years older than I'm supposed to be.
Nornalis is a young 93.
I'm standing at a mature 17.
So we're gonna do boom points real quick. Who wants to go first?
What the fuck? I gotta give everyone a boom point.
You have to be specific for each person.
Okay. Okay.
And also, you can't do this. You can't give everyone a boom point next session.
That's fair. That's fair. This session, just everyone was fucking kicking it. Jesus fuck. Alright. Moritar, the fact that you just legit like a gremlin just sat in the corner the entire fucking fight, just heat metal, heat metal, heat metal. First of all, that gave me advantage, so thank you. That was brilliant. And the fact that you just sat Abaddon down and said, your bird's fucking dead, mate. He's gone. Out. Sad but funny. Victorion. The idea of making me large. Just fucking brilliant. I loved it. Now, I think it was Ace who made me humongous.
No, I made you invisible.
Invisible, giving me the advantage on my first attack, and allowing me to attack so that I don't get fucking knocked on my ass. Beautiful. And the Titus for trying to revivify my bird like a true G. Thank you very much.
By the way, since Victorian's not here, please, Norlis might not be here, he's muted. Please add them if you give him boom points.
Oh, where's
Norlan's, I think, is here. Norlan's, you here?
Yeah.
Always.
Your voice,
He's-
Victoria,
Okay,
not here though.
Victorian's the one that's not here. Okay.
What's up with
I
that?
mean,
As
they're
you were
not
also muted.
deafened, they're just mute.
Yeah. But yeah, basically just add them if you can move it. Okay. Also, that goes for anyone. Moritar, you go now. Unless
Abaddon.
Abaddon's not done.
No, I'm done.
Abaddon for the very funny bird. Very funny bird reaction.
That was good.
Most traumatizing fucking
Perfect
moment in my
stuff.
character.
I'll say Ace.
I had one and I fucking forgot. Give me a minute.
I think the next character I play, I might just play like just an Unga Bunga character.
There's a couple different ways you can do about doing that. We could do like Viking Man or whatnot. Or
Oh,
we could do
that's what it
Goliath
was.
Fun Time. Or Underdark Strange Person.
I just love Victorion's like automatically assuming that Moritar and the big robot are related because they look kinda similar.
Yeah. It was
Oh,
good.
did we end?
Yeah,
we're
we
doing
ended.
boom
Oh,
points right now.
How'd it go? Did we kill the thing? Are we dead?
No,
Yeah,
everyone died.
Yeah, everyone
Yeah,
died.
yeah,
It-
we're all
TP
rolling.
You guys a full
TPK.
round of like action. In case, since you guys didn't know if it was dead or not. It also shot out a flare. It gave you a middle finger, then shot out a flare.
Oh, so
Or
more things might be
Abaddon
headed
one,
towards
not you
us.
specifically.
I also made a Kurt Cobain joke.
We're doing
That's
boon
crazy.
points. And I think Ace just gave. Wait. Yeah, Ace
Victorian.
just gave you a boon point.
Ooh, for what?
For assuming the robot was related to Moritar just because he was bigger and metal. It
Who
was
originally
funny
came
to
up
me.
with that bit? I feel.
Oh,
like
it was
I
because
stole that
last
bit.
session I said Moritar was my dad because there's no way to explain what the fuck I am.
Oh.
I said I'm just one of his golems. He's my dad.
God, if only I actually had a fucking goal. Shoot a shield, shield goal? Oh, shield guardian. Oh,
No,
I
I like
just
how
wanna
dumb
point out-
Victorian is sometimes. It makes me happy.
Now, on that shield golem point, I just want to comment: ain't none of you took a single hit this round.
Well, that
Just
was the
saying.
point. We were
I
gonna
know.
send in the big guy.
I know. He already has a shield fucking
Okay.
golem.
Before we continue boom points, I almost feel shitty doing this, but I also want to do this because I want to do this when it comes to milestones, and also these might become a little more frequently based on certain things that happen. But you guys are leveling up to level 7.
Let's go.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh no,
My
that's
face is
exciting.
really-
yep.
No, those are really exciting.
Now,
I don't think I've ever played a campaign past
and
level 5.
Normalist to go. Who wants to go first of you two? Or else I'll pick you.
No, so you have any off the top of your head, or do you want me to go first?
I got one.
credibility.
I want to give a boon point to Abaddon because I love how in character you are all the time. I love how diligently you lock into your character voice and you fulfill that so like perfectly cliche and tropey barbarian raids, and I adore how you go up to a character and instead of like stopping right there and like ending your turn, you always have something smart and fucking feral to say right into their faces, and I adore that so much. It really brings your character to life.
Thank you.
It's so good. I love it.
Okay. Victorian, you go, or if you want to take a second, I can go for you.
I want to give a boon point to Nornalis for how the attempted robbery was handled. I like that he firmly stood his ground, having no idea what he was dealing with.
Thank you. He may be a wizard, but he's a stubborn bastard at times, I'll tell you. The fucking Moritar and Ace saw that last session. He is
He counterspelled a cantrip.
he is uncompromising on
Yes.
his morals, bro.
He
Counterspelling
counterspelled a
cantrip is
fucking
crazy.
cantrip.
I need to tell you, like, that hurt me so much, but I'm like, no, that's what he would do.
Yeah, but now you saw we could have easily won the encounter.
I don't know about that, bro.
He wouldn't have been holding the axe. You could just potent him, make him drop it, and then
Even so, that's not what Normalists wanted.
Wait. Before we go off on a tangent, I just want to give my move real quick, which is
Okay.
also to Normalists. I really like that you describe the spell components. Every time you do that is just wonderful. It's a really cool thing to do. It's just a really fun way of describing how you form a spell.
I would do that, but
Thank
it
you
would
so
always
much.
just be fire.
Why no? I mean, fire plus the spell components, unless most of your spells have fire as your spell components.
Remember, Artificer's spells are meant to be like gadgets and shit, so it would
That's
literally
valid.
all be coming
That's
from the
valid.
armor.
I
It would all
just-
just be
Or it might
fire.
just be like, oh yes, you get some basil, and then you put it through a little nodule, or even squeeze something, and then steam comes out.
I just like to there's a reason, both mechanically and aesthetically, that spells have components: verbal, somatic, which is hand gestures, or material. And I just like to incorporate that because it makes everything so much more flavorful. It's the reason why you can't cast spells stealthily, because every spell requires you to say something or make a hand motion. No, I think every spell does require you to say something. Not every spell requires a hand motion or material.
Keep in mind, you don't have to be doing the material thing. As in, if you have by how it works, you can, and I think it's great when you do it. It's fun. But if you have a wand or other magic thing, you don't need that. That counts as a material.
Or a component pouch.
Unless or component counts, unless it's that. But otherwise, unless it's a gold cost item. But I really like it when you do it. It's cool.
Because no one's walking
And
around with a fucking gram of bat shit to cast goddamn fireball.
I absolutely, if I had fireball, I would have back guano in my component pouch, but I don't.
Yeah.
I don't have that spell learned.